everyone, my name is Neil Mystic. Welcome to the first tutorial on an FPS game. Yeah, you can use this for a first person, whatever. FPS means first person shooter, I know. Before I start doing this, I'm going to tell you guys I'm making a little update video for the channel, and in that I'll be explaining to you guys where the channel is going, what I'm doing, and what I'm going to keep doing. Also, the 2D platformer, it is being worked on. So yeah, saying we're going to make an FPS, we're going to make a new file, call it whatever you want to call your project. I'm going to call mine FPS tutorials. It's going to be a 3D game, and I'm going to create it. And while this is creating, I'm going to tell you guys, for this project, I'm going to start working with a guy, a cool guy. He's going to do the scripting. So in each video, at the end of when our character is finished, because that's the first thing that we're going to make. After this video, the character being finished, so not this video probably, I'm going to put a link in the description to that guy, and he's going to show you guys, he's going to teach you guys how to make the character move. If we make a door, he's going to teach you guys how to open and close that door. And that way we help each other out a little bit, because he's a lot better at scripting than I am. So first thing that we're going to do in Unity is create a couple folders. At least I am. I'm going to create models. I'm going to create scripts. And I'm going to create prefabs. So the prefabs are objects like doors that open and close. They're going to be put into prefabs because they will have a script attached to them and stuff like that. In models, I'm going to create another map called characters. This will contain, in my case, all the good and bad guys and main chair. There. So in this tutorial, we're going to model our main character. It's going to be a low poly thingy because that's the fastest and for me the easiest to make. In the next one, we're going to unwrap and texture it. Unless we have time enough to do it in this video, I'm going to be time-lapsing a lot, but I'm not going to go over half an hour to an hour of footage, because that would be a huge bunch to do. And in the last video, I'm going to give it a skeleton, give it a basic walking animation or running animation, and then the guy, my new friend, is going to show you guys how to get the character to move and how to implement these animations. So let's get right into it. I already loaded in my my Blender, and this is a base character that I made a long, well, not really that long, but still a while ago. I'm going to use this one as my base mesh, and I'm going to put this in downloadable for free on one of my websites. I'm going to put a link down in the description so you guys can download this guy as well. Now I'm going to use this as my starting point. In the end, the character is going to look nothing like this guy, because I'm going to go for a cartoonish kind of style again, because that's the easiest thing to do, but I am going to use realistic texturing. Yeah. So okay, let's hop straight into it. I'll also be doing not really a retopology, but I'm going to make it look smoother, softer, using X-normals. So I'm going to change my screen. There we go. And let's get right into it. So we have our base character. I'm going to create a new object, a plane, which isn't showing up. So a plane, there we go. And in edit mode, I'm going to drag it up, because I'm going to start at the chest That's the easiest. Well, I should actually start at the head. So what I was thinking about doing was give it a face, and then later on give it what's it called? Masks and helmets and stuff like that, like you can find them in the game. So I'm going to start by doing that. First of all, scale it down, and normally you guys should have seen one or many tutorials on how to model things. I'm going to add a little bit of a different thing into it. Control R for the line in the middle, and delete this side. I'm going to apply modifier, mirror modifier, and where is it? Down here, the magnet thingy. Select it and select faces. So basically, now if I do this, you can see it moves. I'm going to add clipping, and as you can see, normally it shouldn't be able to pass the middle point, like so. Same over here, so it can't pass the middle point. And I'm going to make I'm going to try to go as low poly as possible to do this, to make this character. I'm going to reuse the hands, and I'll show you guys later how to do that. How to get these hands on top of this, well, in this model. So first, I'll try to go as low poly as possible. I know that's hard. I have a huge problem with doing this. I really do. So extrude as low poly as possible. Now for this part, I want to have a little bit more detail, so I'm going to put in a couple more lines here. For the nose as well. This part I don't care about. And for the mouth, again, a little bit more detail. I'm gonna try to make it a happy mouth this time, because this guy looks really sad. And in the end, it's not going to look anything cartoonish. Okay, so let's start with the hardest part. Oops. Turn clipping off for a second. We've got our middle line. One here, that's going to be for the nose. And I'm going to have to add more lines in the middle as well. So the nose. And this guy goes somewhere like this and to the corner of the mouth. Now let's add in a little line here. This is just so the nose has a little bit of detailing. Here, here. And it's turning out to be a sad mouth again. Okay. There we go. So that's the mouth. Well, part of it at least. Now the eye. And as you can see, I didn't connect any of these lines yet. I'll do that at a later stage. I'm going to put this one on the corner of the eye and make 6 of these little dots. This is going to represent the eye. Now what I could do is make these connect, but I'm not gonna. I'm going to do it like this. Here one, and here one. Okay, so now we can go around the eye. So I've got these lines. I can put one over here to make a triangle. One over here, 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 and I can hook these 4 up if I want to. And this is going to be another triangle. This in in Unity it doesn't matter because Unity will make everything into triangles. I am going to put this one a little bit higher. And then from here on out, it's going to be big pieces again. Just one more detail. I need to finish the mouth off before I continue. Whoops. F. F. Okay. F and F. Now you'll see this mouth is going to look ridiculous, but yeah. So now let's first add in all the big parts that we know where they are, like these. Whoops. Need to do this one first or the face is going to be inverted. There. Now I'm going to fill in these. And I forgot to do one little line, because this one is going to go like that as well. These. Now here are little thing what we're doing here. Come on. There and there. Now this one is going to have the same problem. I want to get this nice and round, so base and if I smooth this out, you can see it looks like the guy is smiling. I don't want the guy to smile that much. I want him to have a neutral face. Like that. That's kind of neutral. That's exactly what I want it to be. Now this, I can make it into one face, but that would look ugly. So I'm going to do 2 triangles again, just to make it nice and smooth. So there we have it. That's going to be our basic face. Of course, at a later stage, we're going to mess around with the chin and everything to make this guy look not really more cartoonish, but so we can change the look and have it more to our liking. The lower the amount of vertices, the easier that's going to be. So let's continue. Yeah, that's way too high, way too low here. And I want to have this line to be on the side of the face. Something like that. I will want to put one more in here. So we can have a little bit of detail from this thing here, the cheekbone, I think it's called in English. There. And luckily enough, this hooks up. Well, kinda. And I'm going to do one more somewhere over here. So we get rid of this little line, as you can see. It doesn't look too bad, so we're still going great. Now with the nose, I want to have it somewhere over here, and that's going to be another 4 faces. I'm going to drag this down, and this one over here, and that's another 4 faces. So now we're going to fill these in and see what else, what the next part is going to be. There, this fills all in. This all fills in nicely, and I'm happy about that. Okay, these ones as well. Just made a little mistake down here. There, that's solved. Now I can hook up these and make these into triangles. Again, Unity will make everything into triangles, so this doesn't matter. And as you can see, we've got ourselves a nice little face. The next part is going to be filling in this entire thing. So I'm going to turn off clipping again after I just turned it on. And I'm just going to try to get big pieces like so and hook them up. This can be a face, barely, but it can be a face. We'll need to put this one a little bit lower. There. And I think maybe, yeah, that's one too little. Like this, like that. I can put this one here, I can put this one here. And the side of the face. There. So basically now it's just extruding. And like this, we're going to fill in the entire face. There. So I'm going to do the rest in a time lapse, and then we're going to start the body. This one is going to give me a little bit of problems. Okay, I'll see you guys after the time lapse. There we go, our head is finished. As you can see, I filled in the eyes as well. I'm not happy with it, but it's better than nothing. If I subdivide, as you can see, this looks a little bit better. Wait. Once we get into the retopology and stuff, this character will look a lot nicer, trust me. So the next thing, we need to get a neck. I'm going to do that in 2 parts, just so we can move it around if needed. Also, pay attention to the not so high being amount of polys that I'm using. I'm at 112 at the moment, which is definitely not a lot for me. I know there's probably a lot of people who can do this with a lot less polys, but yeah. So the same thing for this. Just extrude, extrude, extrude. And over here I'm going to make a little tiny gap, but you'll see what I mean when this is finished. So here, here, here one, and again, a little gap. This is this image. Once we finished it off, we will need to do some changing to it. But yeah, we're not there yet. And I'm just making the basic character at the moment. There. So I need to do one more to finish off the muscle, the chest muscle. Here and there. This looks kinda creepy at the moment. But yeah. Now let me show you guys a fast way to do this. You just select all these vertices, and then you do spacebar and you type in bridge. And it will say bridge edge loop. There we go. I'm going to do the same for these guys. Bridge edge loop. I if I smooth them out, you can see it looks kind of nice. I do need to adjust things over here, but that's a detail. So there. Now I need to do one little line for this part. Oops, that's not what I wanted. This is what I wanted. There, so our chest is finished. And now we need to do the rest of the chest and the back. Again, I'm going to do that in a time lapse, and I'm going to hate myself for doing too many polys for the shoulders and stuff. Okay guys, so we got the chest. As you can see, I pulled it out just a little bit to make it look nicer. If I do the subdivision, you can see it looks even better. Of course, once we do the subdivision and we do something like this, you will start to see, oh, this actually kind of looks nice. So yeah, this is what I want it to look like once it's finished. Something like that. And it actually looks kind of nice. Of course, the fewer polys you use, you can't expect any big details to see in your mesh. But the detailing will come, and that will be in the next video, because I'm actually getting tired of doing this. But yeah, I'm going to finish up this entire character and call it a video. So feel free to keep watching. In the next video, we'll be doing, this is the retopology, so we don't need to do that anymore. But in the next video, we're going to work on UV unwrapping this image so we can use it for our character. I'll see you guys in that one. Bye everyone.